The following program is presented by Pro Sound and Video.
Hello and welcome to Broward Teen News. We're from West Broward and we're here to give you an insight on the latest stories, both local and nationwide.
Stay tuned to find out how West Broward seniors earlier this year decided to take a blast at the past by wearing children's backpacks for the last first day of school, while also giving back to the community at the same time.
How a member of our community expresses her creativity and shares it amongst others through a unique medium of art.
How Durrell Academy's art exhibit features creative and diverse works of their students.
And about a group of girls who are breaking new barriers in the world of coding. Hi, and welcome to Broward Teen News, West Broward Edition. I'm Jessica Ensel.
And I'm Emma Luna. On this episode, we're going to be covering some of the most innovative and exciting stories from this past year.
Starting off, let's backtrack to the first day of school, where seniors decided to add a nostalgic element to their last first day by wearing children's backpacks, giving them one last taste of their younger selves while helping the current youth around them. Let's take it to Anna to learn more.
Seniors at West Broward decided to take a blast to the past to their old childish memories. These students wanted to take a trip down memory lane to revisit the time that they got to go and pick out their favorite character backpack. Not only did it bring back old memories, but it also has such a strong and heartfelt meaning behind it.
I saw the TikTok trend a while back and I thought, why not just do it for the senior class of 2022? We thought about donating the backpack, so I think it's a really good idea to, come to school, show the school spirit, and then give it to a good cause at the end.
I thought it was a really cute, fun trend, and I thought it was really nice to remind us about our childhood on our last year of high school.
Senior Andrea Guzman planned and organized this event along with some friends. Class of 22 might have felt like children again, but decided to pay it forward with kindness to help those in need.
After this trend is over, I plan to donate my backpack to the needy and to someone who can probably have a better use for it than me.
So I've been looking at different donation companies, so I want to try and get as many seniors as possible. We're trying to use them as much as we can, but the ones that don't want to use it the entire school year, we're going to ask them if they can donate and maybe donate some school supplies as well.
This class has had so many holes in their path, but have made it so far. This event has made them think of their past and appreciate the young kids that they used to be. These students realize how much they've accomplished and how bright of a future they have ahead of them. For WB-TV, this has been Anna Vega reporting.
With the school year starting, that means school sports are picking up too. Next is a throwback to West Broward's first football game of the season. Let's pass the mic over to Manny to see how our Bobcats were feeling that night.
What's up, Bobcats? My name is Manuel Fernandez, and I'm here live from Pine Charter High School football field with our team's first game of the season. Kickoff's about to begin. I could feel the excitement and pride coming from the West Broward family. Let's take you to the bleachers and see how truly spirited our West Broward nation is. Okay, ready to answer a few questions?
Yeah.
Okay, so first, what do you think our chance for winning this game would be?
I think there's a really high chance. These boys have been working so hard throughout the summer and the season so far. I think they're going to do great tonight.
Well, this hard work looks to be paying off.
100% chance.
I agree with you. We're already rolling and we're going to keep going.
Yes.
It's already a given. We're already winning 7-0 and we're projected to go all the way up to 42-0.
And I hope we do. It'll be a stunning victory. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your spirit?
20. 20? Come on, are you kidding me?
I can't lie. I do agree with you. You have enough spirit for 3 people.
Thank you.
Okay, next, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your spirit?
100.
Always going all out, just like all Bobcats do.
Me, myself, 11. Every game, always 11.
If you're not giving 110, it's not the Bobcat way, it's just how it is.
My spirit?
Yeah, your spirit.
Easily 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, we got spirit, right?
We got spirit the whole way.
You ready? That's our spirit, right?
The great Bobcat spirit shows in many ways. Now, can you give me your best cheer?
Let's go Bobcats!
Let's go Bobcats!
Let's go, Bobcats!
So, finally, can you give us your best Bobcat cheer?
Bobcat cheer. I'm trying to think of them. What's a good one?
Okay, yeah, sure. All right. Oh, you okay? Q-U-A-R-T-E-R-B-A-C-K, sack that quarterback. Yay! Go Bobcats!
Well, that was amazing. I could really tell the three spirits and the cheerleader in you. Thank you for answering these questions.
Have a great night. Thank you for interviewing me.
You too. Wow, we Bobcats really do know what it means to have school spirit and pride. I can't wait to see how great our football team plays for the rest of the season. For WBTV, this has been Will Fernandez reporting.
Alex Figueroa is the owner of his own dry cleaning business. After struggling to kickstart his own store, he continues to persevere and land upon loyal clients who keep the business alive. John Carlo can take us through his story.
Alex Figueroa is the owner of Village Cleaners, a dry cleaner in Fort Lauderdale that serves many clients every day. Figueroa owned another dry cleaner place before his time at Village Cleaners and recalls the struggle of going from nothing to owning this successful small business.
The first cleaners I started in 2003. That one I started because a close friend of mine was in the business, and then I wanted to start my own business, so that's when I jumped into and I opened my own cleaners. It's difficult. At the beginning it's difficult, of course, because everything when it's new, this was brand new, so there was nothing here. The hardest part is at the beginning, of course, because you have no customers. So at the beginning you have to bring people in, and then the people that actually come in, you have to keep them. So at the beginning that's the hard part. Just after that, you know, people continue to come weekly and stuff. So, but the hardest thing is at the beginning, getting people in your business and then keeping them.
Pushing past all the hardships and difficulties, Figueroa has kept Village Cleaners alive and well. He now celebrates the perks of owning this business.
Oh, being my own boss, man. It's the best part. Nobody tells you what to do. So that part I enjoy. That's basically why I like owning my own business.
Though he's faced a lot to get his dry cleaners to a stable position, Figueroa has remained triumphant as he comes in every day to work at the thriving Village Cleaners. For WBTV, this has been Giancarlo Zarich reporting.
South Florida is home to many artists and their artworks. Denise Wallace expresses her creativity through alcohol, ink, art, and shares her passion amongst many in the community by selling her works at local craft fairs and exchanges throughout the area. Let's see how Denise creates her craft.
I am an alcohol ink artist. So I use alcohol ink. It's almost like a watercolor, but for a non-porous surface. And everything that I do is painted with alcohol ink. I've been doing artwork my whole life and doing craft festivals my whole life. I got into the alcohol ink probably about 5 or 6 years ago, and it just went nuts. And I went nuts with it because I love it, and people love it, and it just looks beautiful. I do like different layers on them, so like the more blue in here, so that I do that first. Then I may do 10 or 20 at a time, and then when I get them all done and they're dry, then I go back and I do all the detail work. Now that COVID is not so bad anymore and people are out and about and the festivals are now happening again, this will keep me busy all year round. I do have some of my vases in some local stores, so I keep their inventory going. I work from my home. I have a art studio in my home, and it all gets done there. Oh, it just comes from my heart. I paint it with love. When you can do something that you love, it's not work.
This year, we had the amazing opportunity to spread our storytelling abilities over to Long Beach, California. Rosepark Coffee is a coffee shop local to the Long Beach area that focuses on providing their customers with a flavorful yet inviting experience to anyone who walks through the door. Let's toss it over to Nicholas for more.
Roseparks is a small local coffee shop that works in unique ways to bring a smile to their customers' faces, as well as set them apart from all of the local businesses nearby.
I think we're a lot more friendly than everywhere else. We try to make you feel like you're cared for when you walk in here, and that starts from even before you walk in here. That starts from like our roasting, which happens locally, and it's done with a lot of care.
Creating a caring atmosphere for all of their customers, they make sure that they can provide the friendliest experience for everyone as soon as they walk through the door.
When we make the drinks, when we interact with our customers, we just want to make sure that you feel like you're cared for and you're getting a good experience And pretty much no matter what, we just want to make sure that everybody leaves here happy. That's kind of it.
Never lacking interest while also working and interacting with their customers in a way that brings everyone inside comfort is what isolates Roseparks from all of the local cafes and jobs in their area. For STN, this has been Nicholas Gallen reporting.
Sometimes it's those hidden gems that can have the biggest story behind them. The Belmont Shore Inn is a small hotel in Long Beach, California. In the next package, we learn how they compete against big franchise hotels. Matthew can give us a story.
With high season traveling about to begin, hotels have been getting busier even during the pandemic. With things settling back into place, the Belmont Shore Inn in Long Beach is ready to take on that challenge.
My name is Naveen Bhai M. Patel and my position of this property is the manager. This is a very small boutique inn, so we do not provide breakfast and shuttle service or whatever, but the rest of the all we try to give a good service.
In fact, the inn has made roughly $600,000 renovations to its 15 units to give it a more modern look, despite the unfortunate challenges they had when COVID struck the area.
That's why business is a little bit so slow. It's sanitizing the room. 99.99% people happy with our service.
Nonetheless, the Belmont Shore Inn continues to get back on track to grow and improve. For STN, this has been Matthew Milian reporting.
Before we move on, let's take a short break to learn about the importance behind caring for our environment.
Guess I should have thrown this away.
Time for this. No, you don't understand. Stop. Are you kidding me?
Hey, you need help?
Yes, please.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Oh, not enough.
Here, let me help you.
Really? Thank you.
No problem.
Try and live by a standard of, leave more on this planet than you take. My daily interaction with people, I know how hard it is out there, and I feel very lucky and grateful that I get to come to a job. I have a roof over my head, food in my belly. So I try and bring, that light and that joy to people I meet out on the street as well. Because a lot of people, they don't have it so easy. People fall on hard times, so I like to bring some light and some levity and some laughter too.
As high schoolers, we're constantly given the opportunity to push limits and break boundaries, and that is exactly what senior Natalia Duran did during her senior year in the school's coding program. Let's click to the story.
A study done by the FRG Technology Consulting Java found that only 1 out of 10 software developers were women, and it's not any news that men dominate this field. Historically, a gender gap has always been present, whether it was because of general lack of interest or just straight up being denied. And although it may seem as though we're in different times, the gender gap isn't getting any smaller. It's getting bigger.
I think that getting more women into coding will be beneficial for the future of society and coding itself. I'm Natalia Duran, and I'm a member here at Girls Who Code. The goal and purpose of Girls Who Code is to encourage women to pursue STEM because it is a heavily male-dominated field, so it gives us the skills that we need to be more confident in our coding abilities. I definitely would want younger girls to be interested in it. I know that in my computer science classes and my other STEM classes, the boys had been doing a lot of these things since when they were younger, so if I had had the opportunity to do things like that when I was younger, I definitely would be more confident in my abilities. And it just makes it not only easier, but you know more as you're doing it, so it's becoming more fun. You can do harder things the more you know. So if we start girls early, they're definitely going to have more of a passion for it. Entering a male-dominated field as a female would obviously be hard. I definitely would say that it's not impossible as long as you pursue what you want to pursue and you're passionate about it, then you'll definitely have a space in STEM. There's a lot of issues that could be solved just by having a wider variety of people who know how to code, and if more people in society, especially women, are able to code, it could help mitigate those issues.
Victim blaming is one of the most normalized action in predatory behavior, claiming that a girl's attire was the reason behind her assault and that the actual perpetrator at hand isn't at fault, because it's simply natural for a body to pounce when shown skin. But this exact logic also takes place in school dress code rules. Throughout a girl's upbringing, they are constantly told to be careful what they wear, because either they might send the wrong message or the wrong person will find them. Told by the Washington Post, a federal commission on the crime of violence study found that just 4.4% of all reported rape incidents involved provocative behavior on part of the victim. In murder cases, it's 22%. Instead of teaching boys consent and a sense of control, schools spend their time teaching girls ways to avoid it, making girls feel as if it's a woman's issue to be harassed and not the aggressors. Of course, kids need to be going to school wearing a form of coverage, but the need to cover even your shoulders, because apparently shoulders are provocative, is absolutely unnecessary. What schools need to do is enforce lessons and real consequences to boys to get rid of the mentality, boys will be boys. Because all dress codes accomplish is to set in stone in a girl's mind that it's her fault if a man attacks her. If the intent of dress code is to protect against unwanted advances, we are sending the wrong message. The message we are sending, too often specifically to women, is that you can cause someone to assault you or prevent someone from assaulting you based on how you dress. The idea that women have to cover up to protect themselves is not only false from a factual standpoint, but de-victimizing to women who just want to express themselves in their style. This has been Chloe Martin for WBTV.
Here at BTN, we have the pleasure of working with other schools in the area to find out what's going on here in South Florida. Here's a story from Doral Academy Prep on an art exhibit they hosted earlier this year in order to showcase various works from talented students. Valentina can give us the scoop.
Art is a huge part of the performing arts program here at Doral. It's even in the name. The National Arts Honor Society has brought back Art Rev. Art Rev is an amazing event where students can showcase their unique talents in the arts.
Art Rev is a yearly exhibition that National Art Honor Society does every year, and we do it to show our art and show everyone what we can do and what we're capable of, not only with our talents, but also how we make the show.
Artists are given the opportunity to showcase their proud works of art and demonstrate how much they flourished throughout this past year.
I encourage all the parents and grandparents and other teachers to come and see what they do. They're very creative and they're very, very good at it. They're very artistic. So they're going to have the chance to see, how their childs are doing in, fine arts.
Along with paintings and drawings, there will also be other forms of art that will fascinate everyone who attends.
We're going to have a lot of interactive installations and visual art, film, lots of videos, lots of photography, ceramics. So it's going to be really entertaining, and I think people should go to appreciate the art, but also to, just see everything that we've done throughout the year.
Art Rev is made for everyone to attend and experience a night filled with creativity and imagination.
You won't want to miss it. I think it's basically something that if you're passionate about art, or if you love art, or if you want to look at different types of art, I think it's something that you should definitely come and check out. And even if you're not, you can come and be surprised by something that you didn't think you liked.
Signing off for Firebird TV, I'm Valentina Torres.
The Hangout fully embodies female empowerment as it is run by a collective of women, with each of them working to run a successful business.
The Hangout is a female collective consisting of a few small businesses. There's one main owner, and then we support a bookstore, Belcanto Books, the Golden Garden, a plant store. This is definitely an open space for growth and potential. Everyone really strives to help each other.
The Hangout is just one big melting pot in terms of art and creation. I think the collective works so well because we have a mutually shared passion for what we do in terms of artistry and connection. Being able to take that over here into this store has been an amazing dream. It's really been able to be really seamless working with all of the other women here and being able to take in everybody else's visions and dreams and be able to incorporate everything into something that's very cohesive and beautiful.
Stuff gets done around here when you have females running the business, it feels like. 100%, we're all kind of artists ourselves. We want to take care of other people's stuff, promote their stuff, and just kind of put good karma back in the world. And we do have a lot of respect for products. We want to take care of things. This isn't home goods, so.
And where we're getting our product from is also another way that we take care of our business. We try to be locally sourced, organic. A lot of stuff we'll make by hand ourselves here in the store.
It's more personal because everything that we make is one of a kind. We remember the faces that come in here. We remember the people who interact with us and get excited with us. And in that aspect, I think that the community helps us too, for sure.
Well, that about wraps it up here. From West Broward High, I'm Jessica Ensel.
And I'm Emma Luna. If you want to see more stories like these, make sure you follow our Broward Teen News Facebook page.
See you next time.
Broward Teen News was brought to you by ProSound and Video.